Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be re-recording my videos because sadly, the last video when I played all these matches, it didn't capture my voice. So here it is. I'm playing this Ice Wizard Guards graveyard deck because I was getting destroyed by like Beatdown, like Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. So it's like this deck is really good against that, or it makes it so much easier. So I feel like this guy has Chef, so you guys are gonna see what I mean. This guy has Rocket Night Witch, so I'm guessing he has Golem, but at the same time, why is he using Rocket instead of Lightning? I feel like, I don't know. Anyway, go Ice Wiz for the Night Witch. At first I was gonna put it in the middle, but I might have to go Goblin Hut if he tries to support the Night Witch. So I was just trying to spread out the Goblin Hut and the Ice Wiz. I just go Guards to pressure, right? I was at 10 elixir and I feel like I wanted to pressure him because just wanted to pressure because he had Chef Tower. Sorry, my bad. Got lost in thought. I go Goblin Hut for the Electro Giant, and Goblin Hut's super good against E-Giant because it doesn't attack back, so the Electro Giant doesn't actually hit the hut, right? It's just the same reason why Elixir Pump actually is better defense for Electro Giant than Pump, because Elixir Pump will just sit there and soak up a ton of damage from the E-Giant and not take any of the electricity hits. So I'm just cycling stuff in the back, right? I'm playing pretty passive, and he goes Rocket again, so I'm just trying to punish him, right? I'm like, okay, this guy did not just Rocket the Ice Wizard, so I just go Guards, I go Evo Knight, and I'm gonna go Graveyard, but he goes Minion Horde, so that was a good thing I was patient with the Graveyard, and I actually go Graveyard with the Furnace now. So because the Chef actually fires a lot slower than the Princess Tower, it overwhelms the Chef very easily. As you can see, there was no tank on the Chef Tower, and even though it's like not as slow as the Cannoneer, it's very slow, right? So we did pretty good. We took down his tower, which is always nice, and now we just have to play 40 minutes of defense, which I think is pretty simple. Guys, I think playing defense is pretty simple, but I feel like the hard part is like in triple and like in overtime and stuff. So I get a nice poison down onto his minions, and they all die. The Night Witch Bat dies, and I go for a Knight to tank for the Lumberjack. So overall, very good. He gets a random clone down, which I'm kind of confused. But then I get a nice Furnace into everything. And at this point, I've won. Get a nice poison down, but there's nothing he can do. And yeah, first game down. Not bad. The next game I play, 4-star. I forgot about this. 83 meters is crazy. That does mean nothing. That does nothing. 1 Fire Spirit. So next game, I'm gonna be using the same deck, and you guys can see how well it does into Furnace. So this is gonna be recruits most likely, and since he just used his Mother Witch, I'm gonna go with the Graveyard, and this is probably the only damage I'm gonna get all game, and that's just that's just how it is, right? Sadly, I wish I could say I wish I didn't have to say that, but yeah, man, that's probably the only damage I'm gonna get because he was dumb and cycled his Mother Witch. But now you guys are gonna just watch me play defense, which sucks, but you know, just you gotta do what you gotta do to win, right? So his Valk does end up killing my Furnace. Does it? No, it doesn't. But it doesn't even matter, because again, I'm not going Graveyard into a Mother Witch. No way. Unless he cycles his Mother Witch stupidly, I'm not gonna go into for another Graveyard. Because the Dagger Duchess wasted all her daggers on my Furnace, I do end up going with a nice Bar Barrel, which gets quite a bit of damage, and I go Knight and then guards, and he actually gives up. So not a bad match, right? I mean, we always take a free win. I think he could have won, but yeah, he was playing Recruits, and I think Recruits is really bad matchup, especially with the Mother Witch, but he let us win, and I think he could have won. If you guys ask me, I think he could have won, but I don't complain about free wins, and neither should you. So next battle. One more battle, guys. I'm gonna do the rest of the battles tomorrow. I was gonna chop this video up into 2 videos, but sadly I have to re-record them. So yeah, man, rookie mistakes, man. Recording all that video for nothing. So Furnace in the back, always a good first play. I'm gonna go Poison on his Furnace because I just want it off the map, and I want to make my Furnace like have the ability to pressure him, or just not even pressure him, just like have. I just want the Furnace to like be like. I want him to be scared of my Furnace, right? So he has to play something. He plays Goblin Hut, which is Goblin Cage, which is pretty good. I go guards up high to try and block the Brawler from attacking me, but he does indeed go Recruits. Man, 2 Recruits matchups. I mean, it's not. It's definitely not ideal. Like I don't enjoy Recruits matchups, right? But it's fine. Here's the thing. He does have piggies with this deck, so I'm always keeping my Goblin Hut in track. I really want the Ice Wizard to turn back, but sadly it doesn't. So I'm gonna have to go Bar Barrel. I actually don't go Bar Barrel. Interesting. I probably should have went Bar Barrel there because I take like 500 damage. Because I didn't, but it's okay. My Furnace gets my damage back, and the goblins on that side have a nice counter push. So again, in Recruits matchups, do not cycle your Ice Wizard, do not cycle your Furnace randomly, do not cycle your Knight randomly. I mean, this matchup is just patience, right? You gotta be patient. I mean, honestly, we don't know if he has Mother Witch. I'm assuming he doesn't because he has the Furnace, and I rarely see Furnace and Mother Witch, but you know, you never know. So I'm gonna wait until 10 elixir, probably go like Ice Wizard or Furnace. I'm not sure yet, but okay, I do indeed go Ice Wizard, and probably gonna get an Evo Furnace down. Evo Furnace is so good against Recruits. Get a nice Evo Furnace down, and I'll have guards hovering just in case he goes something weird like a flying machine or anything, right? So I don't know why, but he actually wastes his Evo Cage randomly, so I do go for a nice graveyard with that because I'm not okay, he does okay. Bad graveyard, guys. I was about to say he probably doesn't Mother Witch, so I was about to say like, oh dear, but yeah, man. And he somehow doesn't want to Vines my tower for some reason. I actually eat the piggies. Not controversial opinion, kind of like weird because like you're like, oh, you just ate the piggies, but yeah, I did eat the piggies because I think if I let everything go, it would be worse. So I let the piggies go. He does get another Mother Witch down, which really surprises me. Like I thought for sure, like, you know, the Mother Witch was out of cycle, but apparently not. So now I have to deal with a fat counter push. Oh my goodness. Look at this counter push, guys. Wow. I don't know why, but he just doesn't want to Vines my tower. I'm so confused. Like, if he realized that if he just Vines my tower, he can get a lot of damage, right? So at this point, it's obvious if I go Graveyard again, I'm gonna lose. But he does protect his Furnace really well. So good on him, but yeah, I mean, it's what it is. But again, he doesn't Vines my tower. I feel like the tower does a lot more than the Ice Wizard. But hey, man, I get 0 hits off, and I ignore the Furnace on that side. And I wanted Graveyard again, but I was like, okay, he has Mother Witch, so if I Graveyard, I'm gonna lose instantly. So I'm like, at this point, we're tied, but I'm like so like worried because I know like this is so losable because I can't get any damage without my. I need a poison cycle, right? But he has like so many ways to get damage, like a piggies and stuff. He has like some piggies as a win condition. He just has recruits for so much pressure, and I just set up with the Ice Wizard so he doesn't get a random piggies. I get a high Furnace just to not give him not to give him Goblin Cage like any value, or not even value, but Yep. So I get a nice poison onto his Evil Furnace and Mother Wish, and I think this is the reason why I won the game. Like, he just basically wasted both his Evos. I get 2 Ice Wizards down because I know he's trying to vines my Ice Wizards. So getting 2 down is key. I get a nice Barbaro down just to tank for all my stuff. I missed the poison, sadly, but it doesn't matter anyway because I do get on top of the Furnace. And at this point, we are winning, but not by a significant margin. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any big spells, so I'm a little worried. I get a nice Goblin Hut low, and again, I just have so many troops on the field this time. And I get a nice GG's, nice W. If he had Fireball, he had Poison. I think if he had Poison, I would have lost for sure. But, you know, it's very good that he didn't. So, on to the next match. Or actually, the video is going to end here, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Probably the same video, same deck. So, thank you guys so much.